Tonight, hundreds of people from mid-Michigan will appear on the CBS Evening News with Scott Pelley. Why, you may ask? Well, because they're doing good, coming together to help others just because. Our own Ann Emmerich went along with CBS News correspondent Steve Hartman as he gathered the story you'll see tonight.
He's known in the Lansing area as the guy who wants to do good. Over the past few years, Bob Hoffman's epiphany has grown from a group of friends to a room of hundreds.
Go out there today and just do a random act of kindness. Whoever you touch, whoever you talk to, just ask them to do something else for somebody else and just pass it forward.
Hoffman has turned his idea into an organization called ePIFanyNow. Free events that bring people together to quite simply be nice to total strangers.
People that come here aren't necessarily the most wealthiest people in the world, but you know what? They're wealthy with love, they're wealthy with respect for other people, and that's what they're passing forward.
It's a local movement that got the attention of Steve Hartman from CBS News.
I'm Steve Hartman. Coming up tonight on the CBS Evening News.
He's the correspondent who delivers a good news story every Friday night, seen right here on TV6.
Steve Hartman found this story on the road.
Epiphany is the epitome of what I'm looking for, because it's people helping others, getting great joy from it. Anytime that you get somebody, surprising somebody with a good deed, it's heartwarming and it's great television.
We heard folks are being remarkably kind to one another.
So Hartman and his two-man crew hit the road to make some great television.
We'll tell the story tonight on the CBS Evening News with Scott.
Following do-gooders from good deed
Why?
to good deed.
Well, it makes you feel good inside and it helps everyone else.
This is one of those ideas that had wings of its own and flew, and man, it flew right to New York, and they're coming here to do a story on our community.
From teens shoveling a driveway for free to Girl Scouts handing out gift cards they paid for to grocery shoppers.
It usually inspires them to do something good, and it makes you feel good too, so it's all good.
And there are hugs as this group buys a pair of shoes for a woman preparing for her mother's funeral.
Thank you so much.
Random acts of kindness followed by a rally of sorts. People sharing their stories.
We gave a gentleman $10 so he can ride the Spectran.
Feeling good.
It was really nice to see her still smiling.
About being good.
For me, it's a great story, but I just think it's also great for your community, and it's going to be great for the rest of America to see what's happening in Central Michigan and what you guys are doing as a group. So,
If tomorrow everyone really...
The network's good guy, spreading the word across the nation about the good people are doing in mid-Michigan.
The entire Lansing area would be kinder by next Wednesday.
All started by a guy who just wants to do good.
Maybe we're starting something. We are starting something.
In Ingham County, Ann Emmerich, 6 News.
Oh, looking forward to seeing that story. Set your DVR. You can see Hartman's piece right after this broadcast on the CBS Evening News with Scott Pelley.